September 2022, Cocoa Beach, Florida.
Hi, this is Janet, and I'm Sly. Back in 2016, we both decided it was time to stop working, buy an RV, and start traveling the country and the world. And once the RV was pretty much the way we wanted it, we started our travels, and we've been doing it ever since. So join us as we explore this country and the world, and maybe we can even meet up with some of you along the way.
We still have a few weeks left here at Cocoa Beach, and we are still enjoying our time here. We found a few favorite places that we like to hang out, and one of them, of course, is the Rooftop Bar down in Melbourne, because we can just get a little bit more dressed up than usual and go out and enjoy a bourbon, often with friends. And we also get to see some of the most beautiful sunsets off the roof of that one building. The sunsets are one of the things that make this area especially pleasant to be in. Well, that and of course the bourbon and the friends that we hang out with. So it's still technically summer. That makes the evenings here way nicer because it cools down. And the other thing, of course, is if you look back at the light, the rocket launches. Yep, the rocket launches here go on and on and on. Pretty much one a week, or at least one every 2 weeks. Sometimes more than one a week. And the nighttime launches, well, they are something special because they really light up the sky. And from the base, well, they're just a nice place to watch it from. We don't have to go anywhere. All we have to do is step outside the RV and look up at the sky. So, enjoy this rocket launch with us if you want. The other thing about the evenings here, well, storms. Yep, it seems that on most evenings there is a storm that blows into this area, and hey, that's fun too. You sit under cover and just watch the lightning and listen to the rain. A few days after the storm, we went up to the Enchanted Forest to do our first hike in quite a while. The Enchanted Forest is really cool. It's up near Titusville. What's nice about it is all of the hiking trails spend most of their time in the shade. And I'll tell you, shade is really important in Florida when you're trying to hike in the summer. The longest trail in this park is about 5K, which is plenty long, but it's got a whole bunch of other trails as well. So you've got several miles of hiking, and that includes some nice little river crossings, well, more of a creek, and also some other elevated walkways that take you out over the swamp. Of course, this is Florida, and you are in a swampy area, so bugs are a thing. Bring your bug repellent. However, we did not see any alligators, and we did not see any signs that said, beware of alligators. So, there's that. After our hike, we headed on home, and this is the first time we actually got stopped by a drawbridge. There's lots of drawbridges up here because you're constantly crossing canals and other waterways, but this is the first time we actually got stopped, so it was a new experience. And of course, the evening comes in with the storms and the storm fronts and the beautiful clouds that come along with it. Of course, the drawbridge wasn't the only thing that was new, or at least kinda new. You see, one evening over at the Tiki Club, we all decided that bowling would be the thing we want to do next. Now, both Janet and I have bowled before. In fact, Janet was on a bowling team and bowls really, really well. Me, not so much. But again, we have not bowled for a very, very long time. Reason for this is kind of simple. Janet's got a bad elbow and she really can't bowl. But she's been doing a lot of work with it, trying to get it to straighten up, and it's been behaving for a long time, so we thought, why not? Let's give it a try and see how it goes. And it went really well. Both Janet and I bowled a whole lot better than I actually thought we could. So we had a great time bowling. And by the end of the evening, we figured out that, hey, maybe we can bowl again, and we just might do it in the future. But now it's Friday, and that means one last stop at the Tiki Bar before we end another 2 weeks right here at Cocoa Beach. We haven't traveled as much this year, so we really haven't added very many new states, but there's always next year. But Janet and I are having fun here at Cocoa Beach. We're spending time with friends, we got some hiking in, and we even tried to bowl again. And as usual, all the places we went to, well, you can find a description and a location for them down in the links below so that maybe you don't have to work as hard as we did to find them. Although we're spending a lot of time down here at Cocoa Beach, Janet and I both hope that you're still enjoying following us and our adventures. And as usual, we hope to see you here again next time as we continue to explore this stop.